In a small, sunlit neighborhood, there lived a kind-hearted cat named Oliver. With his soft white fur and gentle green eyes, Oliver was beloved by all the animals in the garden. But despite his calm and friendly nature, he often heard his fellow cats joke, "Cats don't get along with birds." Still, Oliver wasn't sure he believed that. He liked to think there was kindness in every heart, no matter how different they might seem. One morning, as Oliver was lounging in his favorite spot near the garden pond, he heard a faint, frightened chirping. He perked up his ears, scanning the garden. There, hidden among the flower bushes, was a small, trembling bird. Her wing was caught in a thorny vine, and she couldn't move without hurting herself. Oliver's heart sank. He approached carefully, trying not to scare her. "Hello," he said softly, sitting down a safe distance away. "I'm Oliver. Are you hurt?" The little bird, still frightened, looked up at him with wide eyes. I'm Lily," she stammered. "I was flying home when I got tangled in this vine. I'm stuck." Oliver knew he had to help, but he also knew that his claws could be sharp. "Hold still," he said gently. "I'll try to free you, but I'll be very careful." With the utmost caution, Oliver reached out with one paw, carefully tugging at the vine wrapped around Lily's wing. Slowly, he pulled and loosened the thorny vine, freeing her little by little. After a few delicate moments, Lily's wing was finally free. "Oh, thank you, Oliver," she chirped, flapping her wings with joy. "You saved me," Oliver smiled, feeling proud to have helped. "You're welcome, Lily. You should rest your wing a bit before flying off, just to make sure it's alright." Lily nodded and nestled beside Oliver. The two sat together under the morning sun, and soon they began to talk about their lives. Lily shared stories of her flights across the meadow and the tall trees where she made her nest, while Oliver talked about his life in the cozy neighborhood, chasing leaves and lounging in the sun. They laughed together and shared stories, and in no time, they became friends. Days passed, and soon Oliver noticed that every morning, Lily would come by to visit him. She'd perch on a branch near his garden spot, singing her cheerful songs just for him. Oliver would lie beneath the tree, listening happily as her tunes filled the air. But one afternoon, Oliver heard commotion from the nearby trees. A large hawk had spotted Lily and was circling above, preparing to swoop down. Oliver's fur stood on end as he saw his friend in danger. Without a second thought, he raced over to the tree where Lily was hiding. "Lily, fly down to me," he called, his voice urgent. Lily, trusting her friend, flew down, just as the hawk began its dive. Oliver stepped protectively in front of her, his fur bristling and his eyes fierce. "Leave her alone," he growled, puffing himself up to look as large and intimidating as he could. The hawk, startled by the cat's bravery, hesitated for a moment before flapping off in search of an easier meal. Lily was shaken but safe, and she nestled against Oliver with gratitude. "You saved me again, Oliver," she said, her voice filled with admiration. Oliver gave her a gentle nudge. "That's what friends are for, Lily. We may be different, but that doesn't mean we can't care for each other." From that day on, Oliver and Lily's friendship grew even stronger. Each morning, the neighborhood would awake to the sound of Lily's songs, dedicated to her brave friend, the cat who had saved her twice. And as for Oliver, he knew he had found a friend who would always remind him that kindness could be found in the most